You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.
This is Drez Blacksheep, and right now I'm chilling with my peoples, hanging out at the Roundtable with my fam, Lenny S, Maya B, and Big Lite, here on RockMeTV. Yo, don't shrink the screen. For real.
Yeah, once again, the flavor is in the building. It's the crew Roundtable. New York City live, fly. Lenny S, Maya B, and I'm Big Lite. And to my left is Drez.
Drez from Black. Drez, let me ask you. These days you have, G Unit, you got Terror Squad, Def Squad, Dipset, all of the above. Tell us about a very important movement, I think, that, helped start all these things, the Native Tongue movement.
Oh, I mean, essentially, crews always existed, you know what I'm saying? And, even before the Native Tongues, but the Native Tongues definitely was a crew, a very important one in my perspective, and something that still needs to be as viable as it was, to say that the Native Tongues was a group of groups that represented more so than the hood. It represented the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like there was like a people movement, as far as like, it's not even about where you live or where you grow up, or if you're a male or female, or if you're fat or you got money or you don't got money. Like, it was about hip hop from a very natural place.
Let them know all the members of the.
That would be like De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Jungle Brothers, Chi Ali, Beat Nuts, Latifah, Moni Love, Prince Paul, Red Alert, and ARS, the Brand Nubian. I mean, sincerely.
No, yeah, Brand Nubian. And then you guys literally became the Black Sheep of.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Was that intentional? How did that come about? Because you're right, everybody else was more tall. It was good music, great hip hop, but they was, I would say, somewhat positive. You guys came and lyrical. You were talking about orgies on records and all. Is that why? Or
all kinds of stuff. I feel like, a record is to be diverse to me. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, yeah, it was about standing out. There was these crew of crews that was dope. Everybody's got their own identity. And basically, I was at a point where I'm looking at cats, I'm looking at De La, and I'm like, wow, like they're real kind of like, wearing very loose, and, Tribe very much dashiki, and, like Jungle was in their safari gear and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, probably dressed the same way I was like since '88. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, we kind of the black sheep of these kids. You know what I'm saying? I respect what everybody's trying to say, but if you look at us, you're going to see something different. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would say, and even coming from where I was coming from, like, I don't really talk a lot about some of the things that I lived through, as far as maybe my personal, but maybe it's time that I did. But like the year before I made a record, I was coming home from Rikers Island. When Cool G Rap dropped Rikers Island, I was on Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listened to kids, and I've been knew that was nothing to force on cats, nothing to feed the public, nothing to glorify, because that's nowhere you want to be, and you lost when you find yourself there. Like, that's not winning the game, regardless of how you got there. And cats was making the records to get you there, but they wasn't making the records to show you how to deal with that or how to deal with the after effects. And like, I just felt like, yo, on the real, it's bigger than what we doing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yeah, everybody likes money, but the Native Tongue was an alternative to some of the things that are force-fed to our children, community, elders. Like, we got older cats acting like they young cats these days because of what they see and hear. And ultimately, the Native Tongues was some cats that kind of presented the opportunity for you to see that, yo, you can make money hustling anything. You ain't got to hustle weed. You ain't got to hustle no coke. You can hustle straight up a TV show. You can hustle sand. You can hustle the person who invented the doorknob or the hanger or the light bulb or the light fixture. Like, these is multi-billionaire families that walk by you every day. The cats that make tables. You know what I'm saying? Hustle tables. Like you got to be sharp and understand that, yo, there's a world out here that we can really make moves in, and let's not be so narrow as to think we got to do it this way. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the Native Tongues represented to me. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that was real important as far as our community is concerned, and as far as what we're trying to do with ourselves and what we respect and what we see, and even who we're trying to be.
So, Drez, what are you working on right now? What new project?
Yo, I'm real glad about the new project. I just released a project on my own label. I took the time essentially to record, mix, master my own project, and establish my own company, you know what I'm saying, get it taken care of as far as all of the legalities. I have a company called Bum Rush Records.
Right.
Essentially, I just released a project called 8WM/Novocaine.
Okay.
That you can, essentially, first I got a digital distribution deal, so it's available on iTunes, eMusic, Napster, AOL, wherever you buy music online, you can cop this new album. But I also went and got a distribution deal with Fat Beats. So globally, it's in Fat Beat stores and what have you, and on the strength, it's a beautiful look, but it's definitely not, you know, it's for people with a sense of self. I'm not trying to steal Chris Brown's fans or Ciara's fans. They all safe, you know what I'm saying? This is for cats that got a little sense of self. And
Where can your fans reach you, Drez?
Yo, catch me on myspace.com/blacksheep, you know what I'm saying? Or shoot it on a real, like, definitely take the time to Google to do Drez Blacksheep. Like, there's videos that's out there. There's all kinds of stuff that I've been doing. Are you gonna give us
a video? Like, are you and Eric Sermon gonna spit together for us?
Oh, that would be the love.
That
would be history.
We have an up and coming Rain too, who's gonna be a part of that. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I really just want to know? How do you feel when you're in the club and you hear engine number 9? How do you feel about that? You hate it?
Elated.
Oh, you laid it. I was like,
elated. Like to say, like that's the blessing. Like some cats get real tired of performing, especially if it's the same song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like on the real, I love it. Like
it feeds you.
Yo, on the real,
that's forever. That's like the Benjamins.
And I guess it's the energy that I get from the people when I do perform it. That is just a genuine thing. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just real. And at the end of the day,
it was a crazy
plus
energy.
too, I feel like. By the time I get to that record, I don't gave you a bunch of other things that I felt were pertinent as well, and I feel like that record gives me the opportunity to give you that other
spoken live from the Drez.
That's what's up.
Drez.
What's up?
Drez, I ain't gonna lie.
Drez, thank you.
Your music be so exciting. You don't know if you want to have sex, dance.
Wow.
What the fuck? Who's the Black Sheep?
Black Sheep and EPMD up next.
Do not shrink that screen. Eric Sermon coming up next.
Roundtable, baby.
DJ XL.
Drez in the building.
This is Drez, the Black Sheep. And right now I'm chilling with my peoples, hanging out at the round table with my fam, Lenny S, Maya B, and Big Lite, here on RockMeTV. Yo, don't shrink the screen. For real.
You are now at the round table with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.